Okay, this is my first jewelry collection video. There's going to be a lot of them, and this is just the first stash. These, this is where I just throw things, but of course I have a lot of jewelry boxes to go through too. So what I'm doing is organizing, and what I'm trying to do first is pick out and organize all my sentimental jewelry. So this bag's not so sentimental, but I find these very interesting. They're little zipper pulls, or you could put a keychain on this, or put this on a keychain. They're on both sides, so I think they were originally made as change purses because the design is on both sides. This is a Hawaiian shirt. Feels very soft. This is a really detailed cowboy boot. It almost has some indigenous patterning on it, a little abstract. This is really nice. Little frog. Try and get it closer. Here is a nighttime martini. 2 little stars and a large olive. There's a nice tropical fish, both sides. And my favorite two. First, my favorite is this little Totoro black kitty. This is my favorite. And this one is super, super juicy. A really nice strawberry. Okay. And then there's a made by an artist. This is a portrait in ceramic of Frida Kahlo, but I don't know the artist that made it. And you'll see these made very inexpensively out of plastic, but this is actually, and there's the artist's signature. I keep that in the bag with this because these kind of cushion it and protect the clay. This is a really, really soft leather belt. Super, super soft leather. And you can tie it, or you can put it through a buckle. This is a vintage wedding set box from the Art Deco, the actual Art Deco period. Don't know the year, but that's for the wedding ring, the wedding band, and the engagement ring. Or maybe it's for 2 wedding bands, a male and a female. But it's got some really nice lines, and this is plastic. It is marked USA. This is a really good dress company. Nice little glitter elephants. This is what jewelers wear to keep their case keys. And it's a very secure, snug way to keep your keys on your wrist. These are jeweler's loops, and I keep mine on a nice soft ribbon. This one is for when the hallmarks are extremely tiny, and usually there's multiple hallmarks then. And this one's just the regular one. This is a very sentimental ring. My husband bought me this. here in South Florida in Gannon's. A really nice family with a beautiful antique mall. This was from a collection that was in a book, a Georgian jewelry collector. He's passed on, but his collection is for sale at Gannon's. The sales lady told my husband that this was turquoise, but that is not turquoise. That is enamel. If this was that old of turquoise, it would be Persian turquoise, and it would be extremely fragile and wouldn't have survived. This is a beautiful, beautiful enamel, robin's egg blue enamel with a tiny pearl. And this shape is also very, very unique. I think it's eclipse. It's very sentimental, so I'll set that in here. This is some indigenous American jewelry. Probably from Esmeralda County, because you can see that green color to the turquoise cabochon, and it's marked sterling, and it has also some other symbolic marks on it here. I'm not sure of what all they are. This is two vintage 70s Gucci belts, and even if you're small, you can still wear it because this fits in this toggle. But if you're small, you can still wear it because the toggle also fits in these other little twisted circles all throughout the belts. And these look really good together. Some people take them apart and make bracelets, but I think they look prettier with the dress, and they look really good with these dresses. I wouldn't say these are sentimental, but I would say they look good. This is kind of like jewelry for a lamp. I also collect lamps, and this is called a finial, and it goes on the top of lamps, so I got to find where this goes. I probably have two of them somewhere, but I can't keep two of anything together. This is beautiful. It's either 21 or 22 karat gold. I forget what they say, but this is from White Cloud at the Tucson Gem Shows in February. And it's almost pure gold. And the father is very grumpy, but the son is very generous and kind. So you can get this pure gold. Well, it's not 24 karat gold, but it's like 21 or 22. And this is on a really nice cord. If you like gold, it's on a cord called Beadalon, which was a company that they couldn't make this after Katrina. Their machine got destroyed by Katrina, so they had to remake it. But there is a tiny bit of gold in here. And I think it looks good with gold beads because it doesn't matter if you fill the strand or not. 8 minutes. I'm going to try and make this shorter. This is ivory beads. It's vintage ivory. It's not new. And I just made a really long mala out of it. And these are a beautiful traditional shape in China. I think they make, in Asia, they make this out of silk. This is rose quartz. But they make the shape out of silk for buttons, and somebody had made it into a necklace. The best carvers of stone are in Hong Kong. The best Asian carvers are in Hong Kong, and the best stone carvers are in Eider Oberstein, Germany. Okay. This is a beautiful copy of a ring. Temple St. Clair makes this for Target. And she uses old methods. And these are 3 little glass cabochons. They're probably French or Italian glass. I'm not sure. She might have not used the... well, they're not real gemstones for Target, that's for sure. This is a wonderful piece of jewelry to have. It's actually a baby's brush. And I use this to brush my lymph glands towards the heart. And it's very relaxing. But really, it's a baby's brush. And this is Elsa Peretti. She's passed on, but this was her signature design for Halston, I believe. Yeah, Halston. And also for Tiffany and Company. And she was winning awards as early as the 70s. This is a beautiful type of bead thing, and it can go inside and it can go outside. So this opens up, this iridescent metal opens up, and you can put a bead inside, or you could just strand the bead right on this thick thing. And this I got in the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and I don't know what it's called, but I have many colors because it was so interesting. This is sentimental. I collected these for 10 years. These are called peanut, but I call it the number 8 pearl. It's a Baroque pearl, and most of the Baroque pearls never leave China, but some of the lower quality ones can be bought in America. But this one is really, I do consider these sentimental because I collected them for so long. This is some sort of unmarked metal, probably originally from Rhode Island. It's supposed to look like a sand dollar. I think it's beautiful, but I'm not sure what I'll do with it. These are actually some beautiful earrings I made back in the day. And again, this is the white cloud gold from India, I believe. And this is an ancient, important shape bead. It's called the melon bead. And that's amber. I got that in Oberlin, Ohio. Those two ambers. It was a bead shop in Oberlin. These are sentimental, so I got to put these over here. This goes over here. Here's another little loop for looking at things. This is really interesting. This is a nice, it's for a heavy pendant, and this cantilevers the weight of your pendant so that you don't have a heavy necklace on your neck. And it's sterling. I don't like to polish, so it's very gray from tarnish. I prefer fine silver that doesn't tarnish as much. These are button covers, or they go in buttonholes, but I think they could also be used as cufflinks. Oh, this is really sentimental. That's a cameo, probably Italian. It may have been marked, but everything's worn down. You can see the coral's worn down. You can see the gold inside has worn down. There's nothing there, but that is probably a low carat gold, but with a beautiful piece of coral. And that is a portrait of a woman, but her face and her shoulders have been smoothed over with time. That is sentimental. Whoops. This is like just a piece of pot metal from who knows where, probably Rhode Island. It probably went on a jewelry box. I gotta find where that goes. Let's see. Oh, this is a butter knife, believe it or not. It's hard to tell that that is a butter knife, but that is what that is. And on both sides it has hand-painted flowers, but I don't know what flower that is. But it could also, I don't feel the enamel paint. I don't feel the enamel paint, so it could be just a stencil print of some kind, lithograph on there. And it can also be used for writing letters and folding paper. It can be used as a bone. I've never used this for butter. Let's see here. Here's a little hair bow of a turtle. Oh, okay. This is a strand of beads I made out of porcelain, and there are, a little branch, tiny little berries, and tiny little leaves. And this is on that beadalon again. And I think it's a great material. They used to call it tiger tail, but what it is, it's 24 karat gold, but it's a very tiny amount of 24 karat gold because underneath is a very strong steel, and on the outer coating is like a plastic. But I don't feel like you need to fill that strand up to have a nice necklace because I think the Beadalon company in New Orleans, they make such a nice product. This is my hair bow from high school, so very sentimental. And these nice star shaped, these nice metal hair bows, they last forever. So beautiful. Um, oh, this is from my boss Raj's company, and it's Peridot or Peridot in sterling. And he is a wonderful man, and his son is Sumit. And the company's, well, he has two names, S.J. Jaipur and Sumit Gems. And you couldn't buy gems from nicer people. A beautiful company. They're in Jaipur. And they go to the gem shows every year in Tucson. Oh, this is really nice. This is from a gift show in Maryland City, or Ocean City, Maryland. A gift show, and that's where gift shops go to buy. And you can't just buy one, you have to buy a dozen, but sometimes you'll get a mix. And I kind of think this one's really nice. Okay. This is a sterling bowl, and I'll have to check the hallmarks later, but it's this is very good to eat out of, sterling, even if it's coated, just coated with sterling. If it's not pure, this is pure, but if it wasn't pure, if it was copper underneath, this would still be a good bowl to eat out of. I don't know what it is about silver, but it's important. It's not a vitamin or a mineral. It's just an important metal, and it's very good to eat out of or drink out of. It's also copper. Copper is important to eat out of or drink out of. Okay, so that's all I got. I guess these button covers. Yeah, that's all there is for this box. And I'm gonna start organizing. This was a palm tree drink mixer, but the top of the palm tree's gone. And I'll probably usually have a little toy in every box. Typically I do. I do have one toy I will show you really quick. Well, you can tell I'm disorganized, but this is a pool candy. And it's a toy where you can float your drink in the pool. It's actually really practical. I actually have two of these, but I'm not good at keeping two of anything together. So God knows where the other one is. But anyways, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll have a lot more jewelry videos to show. So, yeah, that's it for today, and there'll be more. And I'll probably move them to another channel, but for now, this is it. Bye. Hello, I'm making a video.